Parents were the only ones obligated to love you. From the rest of the world, you had to earn it. A quote by Anne Brashares. I grew up my whole life knowing these people. The ones that have always been there for me. These people are known as my parents. No matter how many things I have done wrong, got in trouble for, or gave up on, my parents have always been there for me. The ones that cared and the ones that helped me through tough situations. One hot summer day, my friend and I decided to take my dad's car out for a drive. On our way out, we decided to put some air in the tire. On our way to the gas station, I ended up somehow hitting a sign that our small town places in the middle of the road down Broadway. When we got back to my house, I was super scared to check the front of the car. I ended up scratching the front end of my dad's car. I knew he was going to be really upset, so I was scared to tell him when he got home from work. When he got home, I told him what had happened. He was very mad. At the end of the day, I think he almost felt bad for getting upset with me. That is one reason why I know my dad cares a lot. It was the end of my freshman year of high school, after attending the high school graduation. Me and 3 good friends at the time decided to go country driving. I must remind you, this was a cold, stormy, rainy day. There was chances of tornadoes all around Kansas. We went down a super muddy road and of course got stuck. We were out in the middle of nowhere and there was tornadoes. Someone stopped by and gave me and my friends all a ride back to my house. My parents were mad when I told them what happened. My dad took his truck to try to pull mine out. It didn't work. He contacted a guy that lived down the street. It took a whole tractor to pull my truck out of that road. I'm thankful my dad was willing to help me that day. Another story I have is the day I brought a dog home that my parents did not want me to get. I was still in high school at the time. I bought a dog with my Christmas money after I was told not to. And of course, my mom especially was not happy. When I moved to go to college, I wasn't able to take my dog with me. My parents were nice enough to keep him with them while I am away. I couldn't thank them enough for keeping my crazy, wild dog. My parents have always been supporting whatever I choose to do in life. They supported me when I kept changing my education and let me go back to cosmetology school twice. And now they support me deciding to go back for radiology. Another thing is they helped me move to Hayes. When my first apartment flooded out, they let me store everything back home. A few months later, they were more than happy to help me move everything back to Hayes into my new apartment. My mom comes up often to help me with things around the house, and that shows she really cares. My dad has helped me with my car a lot. Whenever I hit a possum and it ruined the front end of my car, he was on it to order parts and get me back on the road again. He's taught me how to check my own oil, and whenever I need an oil change, he's always there to help. For my classes, he bought me a new computer and a printer to use at my own house. I am just overall thankful for everything my parents have done for me when they didn't have to. In conclusion, I am glad that no matter all the trouble I may have caused as a kid, I am thankful for all the things my parents helped me out with today. I couldn't do it without them. Everyone has struggles in life. We all need someone there for us from time to time, whether that be a parent, friend, sibling, or loved one. And then here I have a picture of my parents when they were married.